Okay. I think we're both good to go. Alright, I guess let's see, restart. Countdown 60. So we're starting in 60 seconds. My Discord window's in a weird spot. Oh, you have to do a race against Fitz in 5. Yeah, you know what? I want to see what happens with the FF for All tournament that's about to start. I think they're doing all the bracket announcements tomorrow. So that'll be interesting. I get the feeling I'm playing a lot of free enterprise. Yeah, well, it's not so much a relay, it's a, like, I guess pick'em, I guess is the best way to phrase it. Like, you can basically say, hey, I don't want to play so-and-so. You have your choice of Worlds Collide, Poots League, the Dude Where's My Girl Bez flag set, and SGL. Oops. Yeah, that's gonna be that's a tough one for me. Honestly, that's the kind of like, I don't think anybody races me at 6. Like, if you can reject 6 and just not pick it, like, I don't think anybody races me at 6. So I better get really good at 4, because I think 4 is gonna have to be the game that I have to be really good at to progress. See, I have slot. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna buy anything. It's 4, 6, and Mystic Quest. But yeah, I would agree that in a tournament like that, I would say very few people know enough about 5 to actually pick it. But yeah, it's 4, 6, and Mystic Quest. There was like a community vote. I think they basically, I think most people voted for like the seeds they know the best. I think FFR was like one of the options, and then 5 I think was like the last option. If there's warp stones, I'll take them, but that's about it. This is a complicated routing start, honestly. So I think I want to chase power with Edgar, I think. So like, he's gonna be my most likely physical attacker of this group. I think Shadow is my mage. Terra is gonna be either physical or mage, and then Sign's kind of utility. That's probably how this party like is composed. It's hard to turn that down. I have 7,000 and a little bit more like equipment to sell. So I don't mind going straight here this time. Might regret not getting those earrings in Narsh World of Bounds. That guy's in a weird spot, so I'm going this way. That's not bad though. So I got all the earrings and Atlas Armor, so I had one first aid. That's a good start. For half price, I'll take that. I'll assume that I'll get a another like magic plus weapon somewhere along the way. So I'm looking for money mainly here. Zen Thief money. Gold hairpin. Honestly, 2 warp stones might be enough to justify just going, not worrying about warp stones. Let's see, elixir's good. I can get my 2,000 for my earring back if I need to. Fake mustache. This is actually pretty bad loot. Like, as loot goes, this isn't really good. So we're gonna see if I get my money's worth here or if I just go. $41 grand. I definitely can't afford it. Might come back and buy that after Terrace Track, but I was hoping to get the Esper before Terrace Track in case I grind in here. That's what I had in mind originally, but yeah, I could probably just go. So Rune Edge, 4 shields, good. I mean, I'm not going to complain about Meg. So it depends on if that's a Magic Plus Esper or not. If that's a really terrible Esper, I might just hold off. Not do anything in here. I still don't really have enough to... Yeah, I could sell the Dragon Horn. see what the Asper is. It's going to inform a lot of my decisions here. That's a terrible Asper, honestly. I mean, Quick's good, but Quick's not offense. Genji's interesting. I don't love this. I don't think, even after doing all of that, I still don't know if I have 41,000. If this is like Dragonhorn maybe, or second Genji glove. Yeah, I could probably make it work. Let's take a risk. I don't like the idea of pushing this hard to get this Esper, but if I can get this for cheap, it's worth it. Can I get this off before something terrible happens? And I did. Thank goodness. That was closer than it seemed. I was like 2 seconds away from a sandstorm. Nothing wrong with some good tea. Alright, that's a huge fight for me. Actually, you know what? I do want to actually look at the weapon shop here. I wasn't going to, but you know what? Now that I think about it, it's the right call. Yeah, unfortunately nothing there, but... I'm good with that setup. I can just go. Yeah, I'm not gonna get anything that's like a one-shot here. Like, it's not going to actually get through these fights, but... as long as I can get stuff that gets me experience, I'm good. Let's not throw away all my money for nothing, though. Well, at least I have mute. It's probably good enough for me. So this is going to be a hard dragon fight. Yeah, this is basically going to come down to slot, fire 1, and GP rain being good enough. Maybe? I'm not overly thrilled with that, to be completely honest, but... Terra's gonna do legit damage with that, with the Lance on. That is one way to get through a dragon fight. That felt sloppy, but it was the right call. That, especially so that actually gets me a spell that I can use. Or a weapon I can use. Alright, that's huge to be able to get that right away. So, that speed plus Esper goes on, I think it has to go on Edgar. Actually, yeah, the speed plus actually go on Edgar. Alright, so now I have an advantage. I definitely want to push that advantage by looking for one more weapon. Terra can go fast enough and just foot race this guy. Sign might be able to survive this. I'm trying to do this so that Sign is alive at the end of this fight. I'm gonna actually use a 10 here because I actually don't have a lot of sleeping bags left already. Which is a little annoying at like 3 seconds into the suit. So I'm going to take a wild shot at the Coliseum here. If there happens to be something here, it would be huge. Anything else handy there? I don't like doing this at level 20 or 25, but that Terra is good for the seed. One thing that would be interesting is if I happen to come across Thunderblades in a weapon shop, what do I do? I mean, the hope and dream here is that I could just one-shot everything with Terra. Game is in trouble if I can go that fast. Alright. So I have Mute, I'm working on Doom. Sign's a good utility. I am going to need one person to do something good other than... I mean, Tara and Edgar basically could just share those swords. And if they share swords, then I'm fine. I did that better that time. I still think I hung on that for like 2 seconds, but it was better. So if I walk out of here, say 4 and 7, I have a decision to make, and it's, do I chase terrorist checks as hard as I need to? And I think the answer is I have to. I don't have a choice. I don't really want to do terrorist checks, but that's the right answer in terms of RNG. At a minimum, I'm not on a multiple, so I don't have to worry about saving here. I can just go. So I have force armor. Tara doesn't die here easily. It's not that she can't die, but like it won't be like a instantaneous get melted kind of situation. I am gonna need something that is not just fire one. Do I do demo defense or do I just go? See, I have Doom, I have Mute. Depends on what these espers are. If these are good espers, then it's one thing, but... Let's see, Raiden and his Marquis. So Ultima on Shadow is the answer, and I'm really good with that answer. Alright, so I need a character. I know I need a character. It's a little aggressive, but I'm gonna go for it. I only care if this is a character. So, apologies in advance to Science. And probably Shadow. Actually, you know what? Edgar can go here. I can't take the risk there. It's easy. So 5 and 7 right now is extremely fast. Like, there's a non-zero chance that Setzer gets me unlocked. If this is an Esper, Kulingen is a character. Like, I'm not far off unlock here. Let's end this fight. All of a sudden, Edgar doesn't matter all that much. Go figure. If this is an Esper, I go straight to Daryl's. Oh no. I might have unlock it like 34 minutes. That's not good. That's a scary one. Yeah, I'll take the Thunder Rod if it's here. I mean, it's good for me. It's not good for this race. So if this is a character, I think I go, I mean, I don't think I'm shy about it. I'm gonna go double walk K2. Yeah, I double walk KT and just go. I have to. Unlocking 33 and change. That is a spicy seed that I rolled. So what makes this especially spicy is that I'm going to be playing for Ultima strats on Shadow to make sure that I have something for the second path. So I probably have to take the dragon here, but it won't take long with the Terra going. Oops. This is important. I have to loot the chest here. If nothing else, just because I'm dumb. Yeah, I haven't seen one of these in a while. Like just a pure crazy jet scene. Yeah, I mean the thing is so I did full stack, like I fully planned the double walk this. But I'm playing for, basically, when I double walk, I plan 25 minutes to get from start to finish. So I'm basically playing to get an hour time. Like that's gonna be close to the high end with that EXP egg, what do you call it? Terra. I mean, if there's a really foul encounter here, I mean, that might be the only thing that might throw me off. It's fine. Even if that hit, it would because I had GP ring triggered. You know, I would actually like Goddess right now with Terra, because Terra would honestly chew through Goddess. Like, I wouldn't even have to worry about that fight. Like, there's not much that would be a real problem here. I'm gonna get Ultima, so I am gonna take this fight. This is a little unnecessary, but it's conservatism I think I need. You know, the fact that Edgar is just like sitting here with what do you call it? Like he's sitting here with fixed dice, and that's like a strategy. It's a little embarrassing, but that gets Ultima. Second force armor's good. Force shield's good. Yeah, that Cyan has no defense. It's actually a good thing I took that fight. I didn't know it at the time, but yeah, I actually needed that. I actually need to loot the chest here for no real good reason, but I have to do it. For next ether, that's not bad. I'll trade the 10 seconds. It has to be done, especially when you're going this kind of pace. I mean, I don't know what the like fastest time ever with 60-odd chest is, but I'll at least give it a good run here. Alright, we're just running straight through here. Alright, now that I have that tack star, everything's good in the world. So I have Doom. I know at least one or two characters have mute. She ran out of gas. He has mute, that's good. That's a really good fight for this side. Just the right number of warp stones. Alright, well, I have 18 minutes from here, which, given that I've already cleared all of Middle Path, that's actually achievable. Let me just make sure, and it was. Yeah, her 47 is actually really good here. And she'll be able, with the hero ring, to hit for probably about 6,000, maybe 7,000 a swing, which is good enough. I mean, I might have to throw some ethers on her to make it really work, but actually I don't need to do jack squat here. Just go. With fixed dice on, I probably can just throw fixed dice and just go, instead of having to swap around everything. Like, I can kind of trust it. The combination of Ultima and Edgar. The only bad thing that could really happen here, potentially, would be Magic Master being in front of Terra. Like, that's pretty much the extent of problems here. Wasn't worth going back out for, even though I got that Thunderblade, it wasn't worth going back to get the second Illumina. Like, I already have my answer for the seed. I don't need to chase power at this point. perfect RNG seed too. That's actually the craziest part of that is perfect RNG. So 3 characters, 9 espers, and then the rest of my checks were the dragons. I mean, I think it really came down to as soon as I could manufacture offense, I manufactured really good offense. So go down, hit the switch, get to the end, save, and then let's see how good I am. See how good my RNG is probably a better way to phrase it. Honestly, best case scenario here is probably Rexel. It's not far off though, that's pretty damn good. So that's Cyan. Thank goodness that he has 3000 HP. Because he would be in trouble. Alright, so I need to find Golem or Cyan, something to put on him. I really need to protect him like the president here. Yeah, he needs that. And she needs a hero ring instead of that. Alright. See how good I am. Part 2. So this is a really, really favorable fight because I have fire through. Don't even care. Yeah, this is probably the least like fortunate thing that could have happened, but still not bad. I have Cure 3 on multiple characters too, and I don't have VK offense. Hey DT, so this is a fast suit, I'm just gonna say. This is the last statue fight. And I did a double walk. That's actually the best part of it, is doing the double walk in just 33, I think. 33 and a half minutes. So actually it's probably the right setup. Alright, so Gal is character 5, Setzer is 6. Honestly, just don't screw up. Only thing that might slow me down here is the tear is really all of my offense. So, like, a lot of my eggs are in that basket, which will slow me down just a little bit. see, Edgar, Gal, Setzer. I think that's right. It's like Gal was character 5. Okay, I did it right. It's easy game, apparently. That might kill. Well, that definitely will kill. That's actually a problem. Yeah, I have to do the safety here. I can't lose Terra on tier 1. I would have absolutely lost her too. It's an extremely good thing that I did what I did there. I hate that I had to do it, but it was absolutely the right call. So I just want Terra to survive as best I can here. Honestly, I probably need to heal her, even though I really want to do Siren. I can't let Terra die. That slows me down way too much. That's taken care of. When did I take dragons this time and why? I took the dragons before I had power because I had to find power somehow. So I was trying to manufacture power this soon. So I didn't actually have like a lot of good power, unfortunately. I don't like this actually. I might actually need to throw her in the back row. We'll see what happens. I have mutant sleep. I'm going to throw her in the back row and play it safe. I'm not going to die here. I refuse to die here. If I knew Simon was going to get crushed, I would have guarded with him too. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I'll answer that question more in full in like, give me a few seconds. This is actually, this got just very scary very quickly. Losing Sign there was not what I needed. So he had my calmness protection. So I do have a little bit of a problem on my hands now. Alright, she's swinging for 7. Thank goodness I did GP range that Ultima, because I was really thinking about doing Ultima. Alright, let's see how good my luck is. Alright, that's the kind of luck that I need in this kind of seed. Yeah, I'm fine with losing Edgar there. This seed kind of comes down to, does Terra survive or not? Alright, so do I have Flame Shield on Shadow? I mean, Terra's fast enough that it might be okay. We're gonna take a swag at Mega here. Alright. So let's see if Terra can boat race him. Damn it. Terra's probably fine. Probably should have used the elixir on Shadow, ultimately, but... Wow. Oh, I should actually dot down. Whoops. I actually forgot to done for 9 seconds. The race room says 57, but I'm going to call that 56 and change. Yeah, that is... So, on an Ultra League seed, that is unbelievable. Not gonna lie, that's the fastest I've done a UL seed. It's not the fastest I've done like a 6 and 9 seed with the Moogle Cup, but for Ultra League, that is flying. So to answer your question from before, DT, and by the way, thanks for the GGs, Lily, DT, both of you. So I started the seed with not power. I had slot, GP rain, and then Terra kind of like had just whatever. I don't think she had Ragnarok at that point. I used the Dragon Fight to actually get Ragnarok online, or to get a Ragnarok. And then once I had Ragnarok, I took a shot at Coliseum, and Thunderblades were Illuminas. So, and I already had a Genji glove at that point. So I was like, okay, well, I have an egg, I have a Genji glove, and I have now Rags and Illumina, and that was the secret sauce. So to answer your question about like why did I go to Dragons, I thought I had just enough power with slot and GP rain to make the fight work. Thank goodness it was Skull Dragon. Skull Dragon's free. I did have health on Cyan, so that was part of the math in my head too, is like even if it's a rude or dragon, like I could still have health, so it'd still be okay. But I was looking for power. So this time I was actually chasing the dragon knowing I didn't have enough power. I like had a Thunder Rod and that's probably about it. I think somebody had maybe an Elemental Shield. No, actually no, I never had an Elemental Shield. So yeah, that was just pure chasing power, trying to get creative, and like literally all the puzzle pieces went into the right place at the right time. Let's see. Experience egg was where? Uh, I think it was in Terra's Imperial camp, I guess. I think. What was it? Mount Zozo, I think, had. So if I got unlock at 33, say 33, 40, 30, something like that, like 33 and a half minutes, that means that I finished the game double walking KT in about, what is that, 23, a little bit more than 23 minutes. That is cruising. That's a very, very just unbelievably fast speed. And I wasn't very clean Kefka fight either. I didn't have calmness protection. I like that could have been a little bit faster, and Regs could have not missed, which would have been nice. Yeah, I think the experience egg was the big thing. Can I make it a VOD? Yeah, I'll make it a VOD. I'll put it on YouTube or something. Yeah, a time that good on an Ultra Sleek seed, I have to probably put out there for posterity's sake. Not very often I get to like say, "Hey, you've beaten your best time. Do you want to save it?" And I actually mean it this time. That doesn't happen to me very often anymore. Yeah, I mean, honestly, getting when she start pushing like that far under an hour, like you're pushing the theoretical limits. Glue did that spoiler seed in 45, I think, and that's like the I would say 45 is like the absolute limit, but I mean, for RNG and not knowing stuff and everything else, like you're really saying like anything around 55 minutes for an Ultra Sleep seed with the RNG, like that's pretty much all you can do with it. Um, that's a hell of a time. Also, the correct chest count. So, like, all the way around, just perfect gameplay. Got exactly the right number of chest open, too. Had to point that out. I'm so dumb. I chased, like, I actually went and, like, I probably burned, like, an extra 20 seconds trying to get the chest up to 69. Like, I definitely went out of my way there at the end. Yeah, so I guess what's the move? You know, my phone's going off. What happened? I do not use the P drive. I don't really care for that email. You know what? I'm going to take a break for a little bit, and then I'll come back and do some free enterprise. I do need to do some free enterprise practice. That actually is what's going to... I'm going to be playing that a lot in the event, in the tournament. But yeah, that's a good one to call it good on for at least a little bit. Let me see who is on. Might raid over to Possum. I assume he's playing. He's doing jets. Let's see. Cyrus is doing arrays. Glue's doing free enterprise. You know what? I'm gonna go play free enterprise anyway, so I'm gonna raid over to Glue. So, with that being said, Lily, take care. DT, if you're still around, have a good one, and I'll see y'all soon.